Hi, I'm Jen Allen. Welcome to Pilates today. Today we will be using a big ball and a mat later on. So make sure you have a little bit of space for this one, that your ball has enough air that you can sit on it, but you can also lift it with your hands and your arms. The challenge of the Pilates with the big ball is that the big ball weighs somewhere between 2 to 5 pounds. So very functional, things that you'd lift around your house. It's also big. So the big carrying a big ball can also be a challenge as well. And then it's also unstable. So as you pick the ball up today to begin your class, raise it over your head and just feel those shoulders pull down and feel the support coming from your pelvis muscles as you pull the ribs in and the belly button in. Make sure there's a little bit of space between the ear and the shoulder, and then just move the arms. So some forward shoulder mobility as you feel the weight of the ball and challenge that position. Take that one more time and bring the ball all the way up. Take it over to a side bend and then lift up and go over to the side, bend on the other side and up and over and to the side and up and over and to the side again. And one more time. On the next one, bring it over to that side and roll the torso forward, softening the knees a little. Come back up to reverse. And over to the other side, rounding forward and up in reverse. And supporting all of this motion from the pelvis and the powerhouse. Now as you bring the ball up, open your toes and bend into that plie position. From there, bring the ball forward and up and a little deeper and a little higher. So starting to bend the legs and straighten the legs. And bend and straighten, and one more, leave the ball up. Put some little pulses in those legs, and as you pulse, bring the ball forward and up, and forward and up, and forward and up. One more time, forward and up. Bring the ball forward and step your feet in together. Lift your right heel and bring the ball over to your left side. Swing out to the lunge. Swing back up, swing under to the right, swing under to the left, swing under to the right, swing to the left. One more time. As you bring it back in, take the ball over your head, bring the right toe out to the side, and go into your side bend. Notice how as you side bend, you shift into your left hip. Once you feel that, go ahead and raise the right leg off the floor. Good. 2 more times. 1 more. Good. And as you bring it in, changing to the left foot, heel up, and raise or take the ball over to the right side. Swing under and out, under and up. Swing under and out, swing under and up, swing under and out. From one side to the other. Come in and hold. Bring the ball up over your head. Take the left toe to the side. Into the side tilt, and notice how you shift over into that left hip. Now, once you have that stability, go ahead and lift the left leg into a side kick, side kick, side kick, and one more time. Good. And bring the ball back into the chest center. Take the right toe back out to the side. And this time, cross the foot into a curtsy lunge. As you put your weight right down the center of the 2 legs, make sure you get down into those legs. A couple of details here. Hips are on an angle, but your torso is forward. Now bring your torso back to the angle and back to the front. And back to the angle and back to the front and to the angle and to the front. Now little pulses as you keep the ball forward, but your hips on the angle. Little change of the arms. Up and down. Up and down. And really make a conscious effort of every move that you're doing today. Now rotate over that left hip and center. And rotate and center. And rotate and one more time. Now alternate these moves with an up in the center and then rotation. Up and center. Rotate. Little pulsing of the legs as you move the ball up and down, out to the side, and one more time, up and down. rotate, good. Center, step up, and take the left toe to the side to reposition. Now cross that left foot behind, pelvis is on an angle, bring the body to the front, and then just rotate, side, front. Very subtle, but very deep. Take that one more time, and hold. Now little pulses of the legs, and take the ball up and forward, up, forward, up, forward, one more. Now rotate to the left, or to the right, sorry, right, and center, and right, and center. Now alternate, up and down, and rotate to the right and center. Up and down, and rotate, and two more. Up, down, rotation, one last time. Up, down, rotate, hold, good, come back to center. Place the ball on the floor where you have enough space to roll it forward. As you come into standing, you need a little space to roll that ball out. Come into a little wider position with your legs and go down into your squat with your fingers on the ball. Start to roll the ball forward before you roll yourself forward, and then come out onto your elbows into your wide leg plank. Push down into your elbows, roll back in, find the squat, stand yourself up. With full control, centering, concentration, engage, deepen it into the squat, lift up, come into your squat, set yourself up, start to roll the ball with fingers, then give your body weight to the elbows, feel those inner thighs, pelvic floor, pull back in, and stand up. Engage squat, roll out, pull back in, stand up. Let's do two more of these. Squat, roll out, come back in, stand, and one more time. Down, roll out, pull back in, lift back up. Nice job. We're going into a long balancing section, using our legs for balance, core stability. This one has to use those core principles of Pilates, centering, concentrate, and really focus the control. Bring your right foot up on top of the ball. Your knee is bent, your body is very upright. Now bring your hands behind the back of your head and really open your posture muscles. Keeping both legs straight, extend your right leg forward and roll it back in. Extend the ball leg forward, feel the length and roll in. Two more, lengthen and in, and one more time. Now this time as you roll that ball forward, rotate your whole torso to the right. Bring the ball back in. We're not going to rush this. Feel each position and the balance, stability challenge, rotation, lengthen, center, one more time. Good. Now from here, reach both arms out to the side. Bend into your leg as you push the ball forward and roll it back in. Push the ball forward, bending into your stable leg. Feeling that little squat. Now I'm going to add some upper body to this. As you roll forward, bend, reach both arms forward, contract, open both arms, and pull it in. Roll it forward, contract. Now this next one, when you stand up, raise the arms. Open it, contract forward, open it, lift up. One more time, lengthen forward, contract the belly, open it back up, and bring it up. Release that right leg from the ball and take the left leg up on top, bending your knee. Before you do any movement, you want to find your stability. And then from there, bring your hands behind your head, open your elbows. Lengthen your leg forward. Pull it back in, both legs straight, everything nice and tall. Find your breathing and those other principles of Pilates of smooth motion and precision, detail, and breath. On the next push forward, rotate your body over the leg left. Pull it back in. Extend and rotate. pull it back in. 2 more. 1 more time, extend. As you come in, bring the ball knee bent, hands out to the side. Now just bend your right knee as you extend your left foot on the ball forward and roll it back into you. Extend and roll it in. 1 more. Now adding a little more upper body, roll the ball forward, bend your knee, contract the whole body forward, open it up and pull it in. Extend, contract, open, lift. This time, extend, contract. When you lengthen your leg, arms up. Roll out, contract, open, lift. 1 more time. Roll it up, contract forward, open it up, and lift it. Release the leg and place the ball underneath your right foot to the side of you this time. As you bend your knee, notice my knee is facing forward and my ankle is on the ball with my toes facing forward. The other leg is right underneath me, my shoulder, my ear, everything lined up. Once you line up your left leg and you find that balance, extend the right leg out so that leg is straight. Once you feel that, connect that leg into the ball as you feel your inner thigh engaging. Now take your arms out to the side, pull your shoulder blades back, opening your chest, and just bend your stable leg down and up. Just kind of test your balance, and as you do that, that ball will roll a little bit. You want to feel a little bit of pressure in your foot as you feel your inner thigh. On the next one, go down into your leg, roll the ball out. Tip your whole body forward. Open the arms, raise the arms to come up. Open it, contract forward, open it, lift. 2 more. Open, roll forward, open, lift. 1 more time. Open, forward, open. Now leave your leg on the ball. Place your hands on your hips. Roll the ball into you. Turn your knee outward and place your whole foot on the ball. Take your stable leg and open the toes as well. So we're in a rotation. Now focus on your balance as you stay on the ball, but just start to bend your left knee. So it's like a plie squat with your foot resting on the ball. Find the balance, rotation through the hips, some nice posture, and 1 more time. Good. As you take your foot off the ball, release it, and roll the ball to the left foot. Start with your standing position, and then just take that left foot up on the ball with the knee bent, knee forward, ankle on, toes facing forward. From there, then roll the ball out so that that leg lengthens, and then feel the inner thigh push down into the ball. Take your arms out to the side, and then just start to bend your right leg up and down. Just going up and down. You might feel the ball roll a little bit, and that's okay. You want to feel that pressure in the foot. Now on the next one, go down, tip your whole body forward, open it back up, raise your arms as you lift. Open, roll forward, open, lift, open it, forward, open, lift. 1 more time. Bend, contract the body weight forward, open it, lift. Put your hands on your hips, roll the ball closer, put your foot on it, and open up your knee upward. Take your bottom foot and just turn it out a little, so when you bend those knees, it feels like you're in a plie. Bending your right knee, and up, and bend, and up. 2 more. Bend, lift. Last one. Bend, and lift. Release. Okay. The next balance set is with the foot behind you, and I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the details on this one. There's going to be quite a bit of different positionings on the torso. Make sure you listen carefully for those. Okay, place your right foot behind you on the ball with your knee bent and your foot resting on it. With this position, you want your body upright, so you're standing very tall with your knee bent. From here, place your hands right at your chest, so you're in a heart position. Now don't lean forward, just bend your right knee. So with the ball behind you, it might move a little, but what you want your focus to be is on the leg underneath you. I need to roll my ball a little further back. Okay, so now go down and up. Focus the balance. And it's all in this leg that's on the floor. The other leg is just holding the foot on the ball for balance. Good. Now from there, little change in position. Keep your hands at your heart, bend your knee. Now focus on the leg that has the ball. Extend straight and bent. Keeping the stable leg bent at all times and your upper body positioning stable. Extend and roll in. Extend and roll in. Take that one more time. Extend and roll in. Now as you roll in, reach your arms above your head so you're nice and tall. Going into what we call tabletop, roll the ball back and reach forward with your body and your arms. So there's the tabletop. Roll in and lift up. Reach forward and roll back. Lift up. Again, cannot be done without using those concepts of concentrate, control, center, move smoothly with detail. This next one, reach out and make sure you breathe. Hold. You're in tabletop. Bring your hands all the way down to the floor as you bend your stable leg into a lunge and reach the ball leg back out. Ball leg stays straight as you lift your hip and roll out. Notice when you lift your hip, your head will come down. When you bend your knee, your head will come forward. Lift the hip, push it forward. One more time, lift. Now as you stay low, your head is forward, your leg is extended. Roll the ball in and back. Ooh, feeling a lot of work in that front hip, a lot of loaded muscle work. Nice bone density. Last one. Extend to get you back up. Take the foot off the ball, bring it to the floor, and lift up. Okay, let's do the other leg. From here, stand on your leg, put the ball behind you, and rest your foot on it. Now again, I had that trouble at the beginning where it was just a little too close, so I need my foot a little bit back, but my body upright, hands to heart. Focusing on the leg that's touching the floor, just bend and straighten. A lot of deep concentration when you're working the balance. A lot of little muscles going on in the ankle, feet, hip. One more. Now just bring your body down, bend your knee. Your body can be forward a little, not a lot. And now the back leg extends the ball back to straight and back in. Extend to lengthen and back in. Extend to lengthen, pull in, one more time. Now as you pull in, lift up, reach up. In a tabletop, reach forward and lengthen your back leg. Lift back up. Tabletop, reaching forward and lengthen your back leg. Pull back up. Shift your body weight forward, arms and leg behind you, and back up. On this next one, go into your tabletop, lengthen your back leg, reach forward and hold. Back leg straight, start to reach down to the floor, bending that stable leg, and reach the ball back so you give your weight into that lunge. From here, leave your back leg straight, lift your hip, dropping your head, push the leg back, lift your head forward. Lift your hip, push, and lengthen down. Pull up into your hip and push to lengthen back. One more time. As you lengthen back, come down and hold. Okay, front knee bent, head forward, back leg rolls inward and outward. Roll in and out. Two more. Roll it into you, back out, and last one. Roll in and back out. To get you off of this, take your foot off the ball, step down, and roll yourself head up. Okay, that's a challenging balance sequence. Nice job. Come to a seated position on the ball and widen the legs into that plie squat. Bring your hands to your heart and feel yourself give your weight to the ball. With your knees open, lean forward a little, contract, and lift your hips just enough and come back into the ball. So when you lift up, your ball's still right there, but you're using more leg and release, so not sinking into it. Good. On the next one, come up. Now bend into your right knee and straighten your left. Center, another side. This is another feeling of lifting off the ball. Okay, so the ball's just barely there. It's kind of forcing you down a little bit lower, and again. Now on the next one, go to that right side, hold. Take your arms out and lift your right heel up and down as your arms follow. Again, that ball is just barely under your hips. You're not giving it very much weight, and you're going to really use your right leg a lot. Left leg is very straight. One more time. Leave your heel down, place your hands behind your head, side bend to the right elbow, and lift up. Legs are taking on most of the weight, the ball is not. So it feels like you're elevated off the ball, with the ball just barely under your hips. One more time. As you go to the right side again, extend your arm down to the back of your ankle. Come back up to your head. Reach down to the ankle, giving your weight to the leg. And again. On the next one, as you reach the ankle, reach your left arm over your head, big side bend, come back to the head, reach down and reach over. And let's do two more on this side. Ooh, that right leg, really feeling this. Take it one more time. And as you sit down to center, release your weight into the ball. Okay, next side. As you roll forward slightly, lift up a little. Lean into the left side, bending the knee, and really straighten the other leg, arms to the side. Lift your left heel up and down as you raise your arms to follow. Again, the ball is just barely there, but not giving it very much weight. One more. As you bring it here, keep your heel down, hands behind the back of your head. Elbow drops, come back up. Elbow drops, come back up. Elbow drop, come back up. One more. This time reach that left arm down to the left ankle, right behind your leg, so bigger range of motion. I tend to feel this in the inner thigh of the leg that's bent, especially if your weight is off the ball. One more. The biggest move of all, reach the ankle, reach over your head. Come back in. Reach over. Come back in. Give it two more. And one last one. Good. As you bring it back to center, release your weight into the ball. Bring your feet in front of you so they're a little closer together. Thinking of the next position as a C curve, like we do on the floor, roll your pelvis under and feel the hollowing out of the belly. Then walk your feet a little more forward so that the back of the ball is pushing, or back of the hips is pushing against the ball. So I'm not really low, I'm pretty high here. But I'm feeling that C curve of the pelvis and the abdominal contraction. Reach your arms forward, but pull shoulder blades back. Chin lifted, neck nice and long. Imagine you have a belt loop on the back side of your pants and pull it into the ball and off the ball. Into the ball. Never releases the head. Just pulls back into the belt loop, off the ball. One more. On the next one, double pulse in, and a big lift up. Double pulse in, and a big lift up. Two more. And one more time. As you come in, bring your hands to your heart, in. Reach forward with your hands still together. Into your heart, and out. Into the heart, and push. One more time. Little change on the next one. Come into your heart. Turn to your right twist and lift your right arm up, left arm across the chest. Come back to the heart. Switch so the outer arm is up, the other arm rotates across. Focusing on internal, external obliques. Left side arm up and come back in. As you go to the right side, right hand up, left arm out. Now pull your belt loop back on an angle. So a little more internal obliques in this one. One more. With your arms in the same position, rotate out to the right, out to the right. So that's a little more external, but both are actually working. Now alternate. Belt loop back and rotate. Belt loop back and rotate. Back and rotate. One more time. Now this gets bigger. Left elbow starts to pull you to the side, dropping the right arm down. Push across the chest to lift you up. Engage, follow the arm, and push back up. Right arm moves down as the left elbow pulls. Right arm moves up as it reaches across. Couple more, and up. One more. As you come up, bring your hands to your heart, reposition. Twist to the left, raise the left arm, right arm across. Belt loop pulls back and up. Love this abdominal set. You may have done this with me before on a small ball, on a Bosu, and maybe even on the big ball. From here, positioning super important. Rotate outward to the left. Left arm still up, and you want to really reach that right arm across the chest one more time. Now put these together as you pull back and up, rotate side. Pull back, up, side. Two more. Back, up, side. One more. Pull. Now this gets big. Right arm drops you back through the elbow, dropping the left arm down. Reach up and across. Drop down into it. Reach up and across. Left arm drops. Reaches up as you come across. Couple more. Lift. Last one right here. Drop and lift. Go ahead and sit yourself up nice and tall and stretch out the abdominals. From here, going into a plank position. This is where you may want your mat to roll it out. And place the ball kind of on the front side of your mat as you bring your legs down. I'm going to face sideways here so that you can see most of what's going on with the ball. Start with your hands on the top, knees on the floor, and start to roll yourself forward. As you feel the elbows come onto the ball, reposition yourself so that you can get your sternum right over the top, your weight right over the ball. So you're pushing down and engaging triceps. You have the option of staying on your knees, but make sure you don't pull your hips back, you push them forward. Or you can tuck your toes and come all the way up to the full plank by pushing down into the ball. Now, whichever you choose to do, roll the ball sideways, side to side, side to side, side to side, and one more time. Now take your ball and just roll it in a circle. Now reverse the circle direction. Now take the ball and roll it forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. Now we're going to make this a little bit bigger. As you roll it forward, when you roll it back, bend your knees in a squat. Roll forward into the bend. Roll forward, push down, engage to pull back. One more time. And pull in. Go ahead and drop your knees, put your hands on the ball, and roll it forward as you release your arms. Focusing on the chest for some push-ups. The ball's coming underneath your legs. The lower it is to your feet, the harder your push-up will be. The higher it is to your pelvis, the easier your push-up will be. So find a challenge, but find a challenge that's best for you. So as I roll up over the ball with my legs on it, hands come to floor, I like to have the ball somewhere around my knees for the push-ups. Find where you want your position and take the hands wider as you focus on the chest. Then extend your legs, brace the belly up so that your body is straight. Drop your chest all the way down and all the way up. Drop it all the way down and all the way up. Nice, strong, straight body, no curves. Take that one more time, make it 5. And as you come up, change your hand position so it's more narrow. So when you drop down, it's going to engage a little more tricep. If this feels harder, you can roll the ball up closer to your pelvis. Drop your elbows and push away. Drop your elbows, push it away. Drop your elbows, push it away. Drop down, push it away, and give it one more. As you come up, put your hands underneath your shoulders. Try to get your ball a little closer to your knees. And as you keep your legs close together, roll the ball towards your chest, bringing your hips up a little. Extend, brace the belly, reach your head forward, find your position. Pull up and in. It's almost harder to go from here to here. Engage pull. Be careful not to sway your back as you lengthen and lift your head. 2 more, pull and push it away. And 1 more time, pull in. And as you push it away, find the length of the body with your head forward. Now keeping both legs straight, start to push with your legs down and lift your hips up. Release, bring your head forward. Engage, pike the hips up. And release forward. Engage, pull. And release. 1 more time. Engage, pull. And as you release back, step 1 foot to the ground, then the other, and go ahead and come up. Okay, good. Let's work the muscles of our back. As you come back down to the ball, you're going to focus low back, middle back, upper back. So when I talk about the middle back, it's the muscles right here. This is low back, middle back, high back. We work the upper back in motion all the time. We work our low back all the time, almost overwork it. It's these middle back muscles that are hard to get to, and they're kind of stubborn. So we're going to get those as well. Tummy goes over the ball. Hands need to go forward and front. Once you get your tummy on the ball, you have the option of staying on your knees, or I like to extend my legs with my feet to the floor a little bit wider. There's a couple of things you need to realize. As soon as you let go of your hands, your back is going to engage. From here, place your hands behind the back of your head. Now recognize middle, high, and low. So drop your body low, come up to middle, go a little higher. Drop forward low, come up a little higher, and drop forward to low, and come up a little higher. 1 more time. As you come up to high, take your right hand to the side of your right leg, turn your head to the right, bring your hand to your head, and then drop down. Engage, lift up, left hand comes to the side of the leg, turn the head to the left, come back to center, and come down. Lift up, right hand to the side, turn your head, come back to center, and come down, and up, left hand, turn head, center, release. This time come up and take both hands behind you. Lift your chest a little higher. Bring your hands to the back of your head. Release forward. Engage to lift up. Take the hands behind you, lift the chest. Bring the hands to the head and release to the front. Engage, lift up. Reach back and lift the chest. Hands to the head. And 1 more time. Engage to lift up. Reach back, lift chest. Hands to head. Release back. This time come up and lift. Bring the hands behind you. Reach from one side to the other, just letting your hands drop to one side of the leg, then the other, and again, and 1 more time. Now place your hands to the middle of your back. Not the low back, not the high, middle. From there, those muscles should be tight. I want you to find neutral. So you're not too high, that goes into the low back. You're not too low, that releases it. You want to come up to the middle where you feel those muscles under that middle back tighten up. That's the position you're going to stay in for a long time. Reach your hands behind you and turn your palms up. Without moving the torso, just arms, shaping the shoulder muscles. Lift the arms up and down. So focusing on shoulder with stability in the middle back. Now on the next one, bring the arms to the side and turn your thumbs forward, palms down. Same thing, just move your arms. It's not going to feel very big. Keep your body in neutral as you work your middle back and then shaping the shoulders. Now hold your arms to the side and turn your thumbs up as your palms go forward, palms go down. Palms go forward and down. Rotate and down. One more, but keep your thumbs up. Middle back. Lift your arms higher, lower. Thumbs up and down. Thumbs up and down. One more time. As you bring your arms forward, keep your thumbs up and reach the front. Neutral back. Lift your arms, thumbs higher, lower. So difficult here. So much of a challenge. One more. From here, turn your palms down. Pull your elbows into your ribs. Push your hands forward. If you can see, I am not lifting my torso. My torso is still at neutral. My middle muscles of my back are on fire. Now in the next set, you're going to actually lift a little higher than neutral as you pull, then only to neutral when you come forward. Pull higher than neutral and only to neutral. Two more. Pull and release. Last one here. Pull and release. Release your hands and your knees and release your back muscles. From here, turn sideways to one hip. Ball comes right up to the hip, doesn't matter which leg you start with. Pull it right into the hip, and as you drape your body over, extend your free leg to anchor and bring the ball underneath your body. If you can touch the floor on the other side, put your hand there. If not, bring your hand to the side of the ball and feel like you're giving it a hug. Bottom knee stable, hands stable, other hand behind the back of your head, elbow up. From here, take your leg and lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. Keep your leg up, elbow up. Swing the leg forward and back. Swing the leg forward and back. Swing forward. Swing back one more time. Whole body working, even the elbow that's lifting up. Now circle the leg forward and around. Forward and around. Forward and around. One more time. Now reverse the circle. Go backwards and around. Backwards and around. Two more. One more time. Bring the leg back up and bring your elbow and knee together. Elbow up, extend leg. One more time. Elbow in. Now to make this bigger, elbow, knee, reach the arm over your head. Elbow to knee, reach. Keep your arm and leg straight. Lift high, low. Three more, lift. Two more, lift. One more. And then take the leg that just worked, face the ball, and bend it. Giving that hip a nice little stretch. Place the knees back on the floor. Bring your ball in front of you. Sit back into a child's pose and just release the head. As you come up, bring the ball to the other hip. Put the ball up against the hip and free leg out as an anchor point. Then push against the ball and drape your body over the top. If you can touch the floor, touch it. If not, give the ball a hug. Take the other hand behind your elbow and find your balance. Lift your leg higher, lower. Lift your leg higher and lower. Two more. Leave the leg up. Take it forward, swing. Backward swing. Forward swing. Backward swing. Two more. Forward and back. And last one. Now take your leg in a big circle. Forward and up. Forward and up. Forward and up. Now reverse the circle backwards and up. Backwards and up. One more. Bring the leg to center, elbow and knee connect. Kick out, elbow up. Knee and elbow, and kick. This time bring the knee and the elbow together, reach the arm over the head, extend out. Pull in and extend. Now leave the arm and leg straight, lift higher, lower. Higher, lower. 2 more, higher, lower, and last one, lift. Take that leg that just worked, bend it, face the ball, and stretch it. Bring the knees to the mat, roll the ball forward, and then drop your head between the arms as you sit back. Come into a seated position in a straddle. Focusing on the back, so lifting up, which may be requiring you to bend your knees a little bit. You don't want to slouch, you want to lift. So if that requires a bend in your knees, feel free to put one in there or change the position of the straddle. Once you're right on top of those sits bones, bring the ball up above your head. Little space under the ear, sit up tall. Rotate to the right, come back to center. Rotate to the left, come back to center. Rotate to the right, come back to center, one more. Now bring the ball in front of you and rotate to the right. Come back to center, really pull that back arm and feel those muscles in the back as you pull. And one more time. Little change, rotate to the right, let the ball tap behind your leg, lift up and center. Behind the left leg, tap down, up and center. Rotate, tap, lift, center. Rotate, tap, lift, center. This time you're going to bounce the ball behind your leg and catch it. Center. Behind your leg, bounce, catch, center. Twist, bounce, catch, center. One more. Down, bounce, and center. Bring the ball in front of you on the floor. Bring your legs and wrap them around it. Leaning back into a C curve, you can put your hands right on top of the ball. Pull yourself back and hollow out those abdominals, but the knees are rotated around the ball. From there, tailbone, really suck it under. Now from here, focus the inner thighs, pelvic floor, and low tummy as you squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze to release. Squeeze to release. Give me 4 big ones with those inner thighs. 3. Here's 2. And one more time. 1. And sit yourself up. Transition to your back with the ball underneath your feet. From here, place your hands just down at your side. Push actively down with your feet and get your hips up off the ground, engaging the backside of your legs into your hamstrings and glutes. Roll the ball into you, bending your knees and squeeze your knees together, roll it back out. Pull in through your hamstrings and push it away with your hips constantly elevated. Engage knees together, feet to the ball, roll out, and keep the ball in here. Squeeze your knees and bridge the hips up and down. Bridge up to down, 2 more. Up to down, 1 more time. Now alternate. Feet forward and in, bridge higher and lower. Forward and in, bridge high to low, 2 more. Forward, in, bridge up to down, last time. Forward and in, bridge up and release all the way down, extending your legs out. Okay, so focusing that hamstring glute area, we're now going to go into the inner thigh area again. Bring the ball in towards you, pick it up, place it into your lower leg. As you wrap your legs around the ball, feel the squeeze somewhere in the lower leg, calf, ankle, somewhere like that. Then bring your arms out to the side, opening your chest and anchoring the shoulder blades. Give that ball a squeeze. In, release. In, release. In, release. In, and to release. 4 more. Push, push. Notice pelvic floor, low tummy, push and hold. Everything's tight. Now from here, just bend your knees and straighten. And bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. 1 more. Bend and straighten. As you bring the ball up, let it pendulum off to the right side. Push with the bottom leg back up. Let it go over to the left side. Push and lift. Over to the right. Push and lift. Over to the left. push up and lift. Bring your hands to your chest, and as you open your legs to straddle, catch the ball. Give it a gentle toss and catch with your legs. Drop and catch with hands, push and drop, catch with legs. Drop, catch, drop, catch. Straddle, catch. Last two. Up, one more time down, and push, release, and bend your knees. Going into what we call a bracing series. So when I talk about bracing the pelvis, it's a concept that protects the belly into the back. So if you were to slip and fall, you'd brace. If your back was acting up, maybe you had some pain in your back, and you went to bend over, you'd brace to protect. So bracing is a mechanism that protects you whenever you feel like you're either unstable or you need more support. So protects and supports you, prevents injury. So it's not a lot of big movement, but it's very detailed and very deep abdominal wall bracing. Bring the knees or the feet all the way up, legs extended. Bring the ball to the front of those legs, and then bring your hands in front of the ball and push against the ball, activating the bracing mechanism. So everything's pulling down. From here, a little coordination. Right hand goes up, left leg drops down. So you keep your head down and then slowly bring everything back together. Left hand, right leg, oppositionally, and pull everything out. We refer to this as a dead bug, as the legs and arms stay up, pushing against the ball, and then extending the opposite arm and leg out and pull back up. Brace the muscles, protect the back, come back up, and use the deep abdominal wall one more time. Bend your knees and just come in a little bit. Same idea, but laterally or sideways. Bring the ball to the inside of the right leg and hold it with your left hand. The other leg comes around the side, and the other arm is also on the side. So you're basically holding the ball in the hands and the feet laterally. Then one hand releases as the opposite leg releases. Come back up, connected, opposite hand and leg go to the side. Come back up. Push against the ball and lift. Push against the ball and lift. Let's do one more on each side. And last one. As you bring it up, bend your knees, take the ball off your legs. Bracing now, the low back down, put the ball on your right knee. Push against it with your hands in front and pull the knee into the ball. So you're going to engage the right side of the abdominals a lot and push the pelvic floor down. Take the left leg at 90-degree angle. As you're pushing against the ball, that's your focus. Take the left leg and just gently tap your toe down and back up. So our focus is on pushing against the ball and bracing down into the back. One more time. Now as you come up, straighten both legs, but roll the ball to the front of your right leg. Push against it, brace the belly, and drop the left leg down in a kick and back up. Down in a kick and back up. Remember to breathe through these moves. A lot of very deep work. One more. Now it's going to feel like a circle. Open that leg to the side, down, back up to the ball. Two more. Open, down, and around. One more. That hip mobility, movement of the hip socket, so important. Now reverse. Go down, open, around. Push down, open. So much deep work. The tummy should feel pretty tight right there. Now bend your knees and release. Place the ball on your left knee. Give it some pressure with your hands and your knee as you activate the left side of the abdominals. And then 90-degree angle at your legs. Drop your right toe down, touch, and come back up. And drop down. Really focus on where the concept is happening in the bracing, not the movement of the leg, the bracing of the belly. Now as you extend your legs higher, longer, straighter, keep it on the left leg, head down, drop the right leg or free leg down and back up. Don't rush this. Don't use the momentum. Feel the activation of every muscle in the abdominals supporting your back. One more. In a circular motion, take your leg out to the side, down, around, and up. open, down, around, one more. Now reverse it to the drop, around the side and up. Drop forward, down, around, and up. One more time. Bring the knees in and release everything down. Finishing with a series of 5. Place the ball in your hands over the top of your legs, knees to chest. Lift your shoulders, drop your chin. Extend the ball over your head, lengthen your legs forward, and the double leg stretch comes back in. Engage and open, and pull back in. Open, breathe, and tuck. One more time. As you bring everything in, hold. Extend only one leg forward, bring the ball over. Single leg stretch, pull in. Single leg stretch, pull in. Make sure when you come in, drop the chin forward. Take that one more time. And pull in. Release your head and shoulders, keep the ball above your chest. Extend one foot up, right up against the ball, push against it. And then the other leg long over the floor, don't touch, lift the head. In a scissor, bring the bottom foot up to the ball. Bottom foot up to the ball. Bottom foot to ball. Bottom foot to ball. 2 more. Last one. Bring the knees in and release the ball over the head. Extend the legs higher and bring the ball between your lower legs somewhere. Hands behind head. Elevate shoulders. Prepare for the double straight leg stretch. Now again, the ball's big and it weighs something. So as you start to drop your legs forward, test your ribs, belly, back, and only go as far as those abs can stay connected. The bracing. Engage and pull up. 2 more. Shoulders up. And pull. 1 more time. And lift. Bring your knees in. Bend them. Lower the head. Lift the shoulders. Start to bring one elbow into a knee and let the ball roll. And switch. So the knees are going to be bent as you do your crisscross. And you're just rotating the ball. Couple more. And finish with 1 more set. Good. And release the ball. Take the ball over the top of your head. Give it a nice big stretch. Let's do a couple stretches before I let you go. I hope you felt challenged with that workout. I did. It's the one I've been teaching all week in my classes at the gym. And I have been definitely super sore on this one. Bring the ball now underneath your feet and let the feet rest on top of the ball. Roll the ball out, and once you get that out there, grab hold of one knee and give it a nice little tug. Let that knee to the side open and the other arm open out as well. And as you pull the leg across the chest with the opposite arm, roll the ball in the opposite direction. Bring the leg back to the middle and the ball to the middle and extend that free leg higher. You can keep a little bend in it as you pull it towards you. And then cross it over the other thigh, rolling the ball up and in towards your hip. The foot that's on the ball, put the heel on it, and just roll the ball side to side. Just changes the little stretch in the hip. And then roll the ball out and change legs, pulling the other knee back in. Give it a nice little tug. Open the knee out to the side with your opposite arm reaching the other direction. And then pull the knee across the chest, opening the arm. As you bring it back to middle, extend the leg higher, little bend in the back of the knee, pull it. cross that foot over the thigh. Roll the bottom heel with the ball in towards your hips. Let the foot that's on the ball roll the heel sideways. And then as you prepare to come up to seated, either roll to one side or rock yourself back and forth. Once you come up, go ahead and take it into a straddle. Fingertips on ball, roll forward, dropping the head between the arms, and put some pressure into the hands. Roll the ball in and down the inside of one of your legs with your hand on it. Go into a side bend. Open through your chest. Close it back off, turn to the ball, and roll the ball a little further out. Roll the ball inside the other leg and take it into a side bend. Opening up the chest. Bring it back over, turn to the ball, push the ball out towards your foot. And then as you roll it back in towards you, use the ball to stand yourself back up. Bring your hands on top, roll the ball forward, hips back, head down in between the arms. Bend your knees, roll it in. Take the right hand on the ball, left hand behind your low back. Roll it across your chest, pull back through the right hip and push down with your right hand. And as you bring it across, switch sides. And as you bring it back in, just find a place for the ball. As you lift your body up, bring your arms all the way up into a nice big reach. Open the arms. Deep breath in, reach all the way up. Exhale. Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate your support so much. Love to hear your comments. I really thank you for all the support you've given me over all these years. And so I will continue to send you lots of love and classes. Have a great day.